Here we go then, Q3 at the Hungarian Grand Prix. We've got 10 drivers that get an extra set of soft tyres for the top 10 shootout. A epic lap from BLT Leroy. The fastest lap of the day so far, set by him in Q2. It counts for nothing though. This is where it matters. Points are in the race, but damn is it good when you do take pole position. Leroy's out to prove a point. Callum Ultra is certainly not going to let him have it easy. Some good times as well from other drivers. I'm excited.
I'm very excited. This is going to be crucial for the boys that came through here on mediums. So that's Mr. Adam Hansen, Mello, Blocky, and Callum Ultra. This is very, very important. This could define their race. They need to get as far up the grid as possible, knowing the fact that they are going to be starting this race on worse tyres than everybody else. And it's then doubly important for the guys that know that those four are starting on the mediums. You don't want to be stuck around here behind a car going slower and slower tyres.
No, absolutely not. We've got 8 of the 10 drivers already out looking to set a lap. Naturally, they're going to have to just back off a little bit, make sure there's enough space for them to be driving comfortably. Now we're going to watch BLT Leroy set his opening lap. I'm sure he's going to be wanting to kind of set the tone for the rest of Q3, shall we say. And Crookie, 3 teams with 2 in Q3. Indeed, there is. Is there? We've got both Alfa Romeos, both Hasses, and both McLarens in. Fantastic showing for them. That's going to potentially help their constructors bid if they can finish the race well.
Yeah, so we had the potential. There could have been a fourth one. Born to Sinister is historically been up there up until this race. Actually, they have been the only team to have 2 in Q3 every single race.
Quite uncharacteristic, I think.
It is, yeah. It's whether it's down to maybe this isn't a favoured track of his, or he's just not feeling it, or for whatever reason, but he is down the grid, which is surprising.
We're staying on board with Leroy. Not sure if he's pushing for a timed lap. Based on the way he's thrown it into that corner, I'm going to say that he is. There'll be a few drivers crossing the line before him, but we know Leroy is going to be running the gauntlet, wanting to get that time on the board. Seamus goes first, a 1:16.9. Storm Twister, wow, that is a phenomenal lap. The first lap into the 1:14s, a 1:14.
I said it was coming. It's going to be in the 14s for pole position, but that is a marker if I ever saw one.
Wow. That is a phenomenal lap. Leroy currently a 1:15.1. We know he can go a little bit quicker. Wow, Blocky as well dips into the 1:14s, only just. But he currently sits at P2. That is some fantastic laps so far. Let's have a look at Twister's teammate VXR then, in the sister McLaren. The only car as well to have their car revealed so far for the 2021 season. He goes 6th fastest at 16.3. Wow. Okay, very interesting start. Now there'll be a few drivers that will be doing a double run, no doubt. Callum Ultra splits the gap between Blocky and Callum Ultra with a 1:14.916. I gotta say, folks, I'm impressed. I am impressed. That is a stonking lap time. What a way to send a message, huh? That's how you send a message to your competitors. Putting a 1:14.7 on the board. Wow, can that be beaten? That's the question. Can that be beaten in the rest of the session? It's going to be a tough ask, but they ain't going to they ain't gonna stop that, I can assure you. Birthday Boy then setting his fastest and first lap in Q3. He's throwing that round, using every part of the track. Coming up towards the final few corners. Turns it in nicely, a little adjustment. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. No doubt just a car moving out of the way. Though it has been on a while, maybe there is an incident. Ryan Wotton. Interestingly enough, this is now in sector 3. We have a yellow flag. A little bit unsure as to why, it must be said. With Mello and Ryan.
I think it's just a hat in sector 3 that's backed off, probably giving himself a little bit of room, or protecting his tyres on the way in.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. So Ryan currently sits at P6. A few guys looking to go out again. 5.5 minutes to go. Woo! Time for a bit of fun then, folks. Let's get ourselves a prediction.
Well, it just comes down to how much time these boys have got in their pockets.
This is it.
Were the 14.9s from Blocky everything they had, or is there a little bit of room with a little bit of track evolution to go a little bit faster? If I'm Storm Twister, I'm feeling confident, but I wouldn't be thinking it's won yet.
A prediction now live in the chat. Will Storm Twister be able to hang on to pole position? Better way, use those channel points.
We're going to find out.
We are going to find out.
A couple of people commenting it's a very good lap from Storm Twister. I said it in Q1. I said the pole lap will be sort of mid to late 114s. But as I said, it's not really this that matters either. It's a long race on a very kind of technical and tricky and tight circuit. I would be absolutely gobsmacked if the order in qualifying represented the order in the race. I think that barely ever happens at normal tracks, let alone here.
Oh, he hits the white curb! Storm Twister hits that inside white curb, the affectionately known curb of death here at the Hungaroring. Manages to save it. No damage done to the car, it seems, but it is a spoiled lap. Was he going quicker? Wow, I bet his heart was in his mouth there. We're going to flit across to Callum Ultra, the nearest challenger to pole position. Now, bearing in mind, this is Storm Twister's second race in the season. He came in after a really impressive showing in a reserves race and a trial. Wow, Blocky.
Phenomenal lap from Blocky.
Wow. That is pretty special. Now, Storm Twister's going to have to get in and back out pretty quickly. We're going to go back to Callum Ultra in his bid to try and get on the front row. Wow, the times are really starting to tumble now. Using every bit of the racetrack. Does not go quicker. Stays P3, but up to the 7th.
He goes quicker, not enough to improve his position, though.
No. Okay, this
now,
is getting
tense. Has he got enough time? Has he got time to get back to the pits, bring on a third set of new tyres? I doubt it. It'll be very close. I don't think it's doable. I think you're in the kind of window now where if you want to be setting a lap, you need to be coming out the garage.
This is it. This is about the time you want to be leaving the pit lane. BLT Leroy currently sitting at P4 at 1:15.1. I'm sure there's a little bit more time
on a lap, though.
He is indeed.
He is on a lap. Brand new soft tyres. He's got nothing to lose at this point. He's second row. You can afford to throw it around a little bit. Back
he
right
has
off.
backed right off. He will get
The
another
Delta is
opportunity.
red for his liking.
Wow. It seems like Blocky is going on another run, a 14-4. Whether he tried going on a dual lap, this might be his in lap. VXR is currently on his out lap on another set of brand new softs. He should be able to have another crack at it. Seamus Mello, Adam Hansen and Lord Vader all in the pit lane. That will be it for them. They are reliant on what is happening on track. Storm Twister on his out lap. Looks like he's managed to dive in, get another set of tyres on. Two McLarens right next to each other. They're going to have to make sure they give each other enough space here.
Callum Ultra's having another run on his, at the moment, 2-lap old soft tyres as well. So we've seen the double run. This is a triple run attempt from Callum Ultra.
That's asking a lot
Euro
of
Purple
these
Sector
softs.
1.
Is it? Wow. This is going to be tense, guys. This is going to be really tense. Gremzil, hello to you. This is a very, very tense final few seconds of a Q3. Blocky comes into the pits. He's currently top of the leaderboard, a 114.4. Everybody else is out on track at the minute. Wow. Callum Ultra dives into the pits, cannot improve. We're going to go across now to BLT Leroy.
What's it going to be?
What has he got up his sleeve?
He's into the 14s.
Into the
doesn't improve
14s,
position though. He will start
49.
P4.
Only Storm Twister can knock Blocky off pole position. This is the opportunity. Whoever it is going to be a first pole position of the season for either of these drivers. Has Twister got it in him to knock Blocky? He will start on the front row regardless.
Oh, got on the
Certainly
power
using
very,
all the-
very early. That might have cost him. It does.
It does. He goes quicker, but not quick enough. GG's goes to D1232104, affectionately known as Blocky.